olina okuba ate ng'okola emiddala gikaaliwo bajaweirewo balegibuukinga batya era osasula sente emeka era biki byolina okuba ate nga otwalayo oyinza okuba ate nga olikwenoma akwatizanza kyentwala I don't have a product to sell on the market aya ate nga weena nga iwe product osobola okujjayo wabakuba ati nze gomana wanamwe product nsobola okwogera n'abantu nsobola okuweereza abantu nsobola okukubuulirira abantu baba nga bafuna amagezi. Many of you people, you are products and you are the manufacturers of your own products. So osobola okuba nga you market yourself as a product. So edene nteekateeka ediriwo nakolwaliro byendidde okuba ate nga kutegeeza nti otabisubwa kubanga ffe tukuleetera Kasabu Kanyama Musoga yakoba nti alina omukalo gwe taseerwa mbisi oba nga olina baba ng'okimbi nti neekuwa buli kyoyenda ate kabiri lwaki bala abandi bakuseera bakukoba nti ide eno ate nga ife wano tulina akuwa byabwe. So producer wange ndikwenda abantu baife wano tubalage ebiri kufa Mbale biri kufaanana bitya mu maiso awo tudda kuba ate nga tuira tube nga tubakobera ebisigairewo. Ninze Omwoleso Gwa professor ate investor.
Yes, the deputy of Mbale is to come and tell us more about how we are going to be and how exciting the place is. What is it that really turns us? Thank you, please. You're very welcome, sir.
Yes, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Wambi Samuel, a deputy head teacher of Mbale SS. And here with my colleague.
Number for Harriet, and my name's Deputy Mbale SS.
So we need to thank the management for considering us to host this year's Eastern Region Manufacturers Association. We also need to remember that we have partnered with you for a number of years, and you know you bring services closer to us. And secondly, any other time that you come, like you are to host any visitor, you are reminded to make up on 1, 2, 3 issues. So this year we are ready to host you on that day, and we are also making a number of preparations to ensure that that function goes on well. I really appreciate that for the last couple of years that we have hosted the OMA, you have also put a hand in improving the sanity of our school. Much as it's not complete, but at least you made us move a step. We are making up for that day, and we hope by the time you come, the place will be conducive. For us, we don't sell any other items. Our business is to teach. So away from business, entrust us with your children. We are waiting for them. Thank you.
They have sold you the education of their children. Please, a round of applause. Your children should go to Mbale SS. Allow me also at this juncture to tell you that we, at UMA, I don't work alone. We have a team. My fellow director is seated at the back. Haj, please stand up and wave. That is our director in charge of membership and business development, Haji Mubarak Nkutu. Sir, you're very welcome to this occasion. Right, so now, the next guest I want to come and address us is a partner none of us is going to run away from if we want to ensure that we can do business properly in this country. We must register. Not so. Allow me at this juncture to request the representative of NIRA. And NIRA is going to be with us. He's going to be with us. So tell your friends, tell their friends to come and do what? Register. Please, Nira, come and tell us what you are going to be doing at the ERTF, please. Good morning. My name is Dennis Opio, District Registration Officer Mbale, Mbale City and Mbale District. I came with my colleague, Isma. We are from Nira. Some of you might have just seen me for the first time today. I joined Mbale team last year in June when the National ID Renewal Project was starting. So Mbale is now my second home here. I was also welcomed from here. The RCC welcomed me and the RDC. I joined the last year's trade show. That's the first time I encountered your team. We moved with them around radio stations to tell our people. This year, I'm so glad you've got another invitation, the same invitation. Our team will be on ground from day one until the last day. That one I assured you. And we shall be helping our people with national ID registration, issuing national IDs. We shall also be checking information to whoever come. Our front desk will always be there to help. I know for you to buy products, sometimes they require national IDs. So we really need to embrace people to register. Because I actually visit Industrial Park. If there are people from Industrial Park here, I think, yeah, I will get so many staff there. We supported them. So our coming together again this year, we shall do more. This is my second year to be part of the team. I know we shall do more. Much as we are doing national ID registration, NIRA also do other things beyond that. Most people know that by national ID registration, but we also give birth certificates. We also give death certificates. We also do marriage registrations. So some of these services are no longer handled by URSB, as it used to be, like marriage registrations. You may wonder why NIRA is everywhere. It's a life cycle of a human being. You are born today, we give you a birth certificate. Something happened, you die. Okay, before death, you get married. We give you a marriage certificate. Of course, you will not stay in this world forever. Death certificate has to come in. So it's a life cycle of a human being. Birth certificate, marriage certificate, and death certificates. So I encourage mothers and fathers here and schools, probably if they are here. I've been having issues with you changing name of children, and it's affecting your children a lot. Let us try to align these names, if possible, in primary 1, primary 2. By the time a child reaches P6, let the names be okay. Because changing names is very expensive. I know if URSB is here, they may tell you the requirement involved in changing names. Those who have experience changing names, I think you know. It is very, very costly. So let us align our children's names in elementary classes before reaching primary 7. That is my advice. So for purpose of this today, I may not go into detail of the requirement for marriage registration. Probably I may give you my number and we shall interact more. Thank you so much. Can I read my number? Allow me to give my number in case you have issues, you want to change the names, birth certificate, any services that concern NIRA. I'll be so glad. My name is Dennis Opio, District Registration Officer, Mbale. My number is 0782 51 2918. 0782 51 29 18. When you call, you just say we met at Mbale Resort. There I will remember immediately. Not Mbale Resort in the outing, but at a serious function. There I will remember you. That will be a password saying, hey, this was our colleague from the other meeting. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. A round of applause, a round of applause, a round of applause. Well, as you can see, the board has stood up to go and welcome our chief guest, and as he comes, we will be continuing. Now, allow me to talk about us, the Uganda Manufacturers Association. Some of you may not know about your own Uganda Manufacturers Association. I am very proud to talk about this Uganda Manufacturers Association. But before I do, I have two colleagues who are seated outside, and I'm going to request to come in and wave. The membership coordinator of this place, Madam Nelly Baja, if you may, I know you are seated at the registration, you may want to come and wave to your members. Nelly, if you hear me, please, you come in, and then the other is the person in charge of the trade fair, the Eastern Region, Sharifa Rabidi. Are you able to hear me at the reception, please? It seems they are not. But when they come, we will be able to introduce them. Maybe, Issa, you may want to just tell them to come and wave and then go back to their tables. I want to tell people about the Uganda Manufacturers Association. Yes, are they? Nelly? Sharifa? Oh, yes, there they come. Yes, please. That is the Eastern Region Manager, Coordinator, who coordinates you all members in this region, Madam Nelly Baja. You're very welcome. Please wave and let your people give you a shout out. Yes, the other is the one in charge of our trade fair, Madam Hajati Sharifa Babili. Please wave to the people, let them see you. Thank you very much for the good work done. Right. This institution called the Uganda Manufacturers Association. I want us to be very proud of what we are doing. And I'm going to give you some statistics so that you know why you should be very proud of who you are. This country is made up of three sectors: the agricultural sector, the industrial sector, and the services sector. The agricultural sector employs 72% of our population. And they contribute about a quarter of everything that we produce in this country. They're worth 72%. The other, which is about 15%, is the services sector. About 7 million people. And they contribute about 50% of the economy. The rest is you. You are about 2 to 4 million people. You only have 7,000 industries. And indeed, you contribute a quarter of the GDP and 30% of the taxes. Allow me at this juncture, therefore, to request us to all stand up for our guest of honor who is walking in. I would like to request Haji Masokoi to come here and request and do the necessary things, please. Very quickly, sir.
Mukuka kwa kusimile nabi kwa kwakanire ku Mbale resort bale ba Uganda Manufacturers Association yali longa buli milonki efe ye trade show kwa kwakanire na Rwanda.
Wow. So, thank you very much. Now that the Omukuka is around, we can begin officially. I wonder whether we have the anthems, but would we? A second, please, if we can rush in very quickly. Mr. Haji Masoko, you first come back. This party may want to do better than.
nakumala ndijemanya national anthem Mbole ninayo. Kale balebe kutya kwemba national anthem yeba amasaba kutira atwera kunanye kusime were kweba amasaba national anthem. Kusima were rashishalo masaba Chimo mukuka wefe uwe shirifa Chimo kimaye irukindi masaba Chimo birindu yangi saba wangu Usile mwene uwe shirifa Abongeleti haribunine Tera masaba ube atwera Nebombe peshisha lo shefe masaba Usime wangu uyani wanale Banadera vikukanyera masaba Vikukanya sala inzu ya masaba Usimereisha ni ulamu wefe Usimewere uwe shirifa Abongeleti haribunine nine Tera masaba ube atwera Nebombe peshisha lo shefe masaba.
Thank you very much. The national anthem, please. Thank you very much. Before we have our seats, let us humble ourselves for a word of prayer. Almighty Father in heaven, I want to thank you for this morning. I want to thank you for the minds and souls that are gathered here to launch us into the East Regional Trade Fair. We pray for your presence amongst us. We pray for joy, peace, and happiness. In your mighty name we have all prayed. And everyone says, Amen. You may take your seats. Now that we have settled in, allow me to start this occasion officially by welcoming you all. The Umukuka, you're very welcome, sir. At this juncture, my name is Alan Senyondwa. I'm the Director of Policy, Research and Advocacy at the Uganda Manufacturers Association, and I will be taking you today through the program as your Master of Ceremony. Allow me, therefore, without further ado, to welcome the Executive Director to welcome your guest. Sir, you're very welcome.
Thank you, Masters of Ceremony. Your Royal Highness, the Chairman of Uganda Manufacturers Association Executive Board, the Board Directors present, the captains of business and their representative here today, the head of security present, the local government representatives present, the secretariat, ladies and gentlemen, take this opportunity to welcome all of you here and to announce that as Uganda Manufacturers Association, we are very excited that His Royal Highness has preferred to allow us to host one of our major events in his region. We are very happy to this effect. We, as Manufacturers Association, our key priority agenda is usually anchored to the national development agenda. The national development agenda is to ensure that there is economic growth and economic prosperity across the country. The government tends to shift from running a dual economy where some sections of the country are rich, have what to catalyze their life, while the other are still yearning. So the current focus of government agenda is to ensure that there is total transformation with key interest in uplifting the rural economy. And our interaction with the government has led us to come up as key stakeholders to drive this transformative agenda. Your Highness, one way that we do things at Uganda Manufacturers Association is to ensure, because business can never be done in air. Business is done when people interact, when people speak, when people act. One way that we do things is through trade fairs. The chairman realized that we have always done these things again and again, but this time around, he insisted he wants things to be done different. I want to request that we clap our hands for him for this new change he has ushered in. He says that we have been organizing trade fairs as UMA. He says no, not anymore. UMA, our role changes to coordinating trade fairs. Because these trade fairs is not about UMA, but it is about the manufacturers, it's about the consumers of these goods, it's about the agents who have questions on how the two can get linked. Because the link between the producer and the consumer, there is a trader, there is a distributor, there is an agent. He says our role should be to get those key three players in a room. And then we go and again get the central government, the local government, the traditional governments into the room as well. Because these three are the ones that determine the doing of business environment. The other section, they do business. But these determine doing of business environment. Then they talk. Says, even if you, the secretariat, wants to go on holiday, go. But let these people run their trade fair. So, we are here to announce that our trade fair has been scheduled. So how you want it to shape is what should be the product or outcome of this kind of engagement. So the trade fair will take place right from the 5th to 14th of June. And today's agenda is to purely hand it over to you as stakeholders in the room. Mr. Chairman, you preferred and guided that manufacturers be in the room. They are here. Local government be in the room. The representative of COW is here. The security is here to ensure that whatever we organize is in order. and it's not tampered with by insecurity. You preferred that the Royal Highness be the one to come and open this event. Mr. Chairman, he is here. Now, allow me to invite one of your directors of the board that you entrusted, she keeps with us to guide us that this coordination takes place, to come and give you the detailed brief of where we are and how far we are in terms of success. I think, or in my view, you should be able to give us 100 even before it happens. I use this opportunity to invite the chair of the board, the chair of the subcommittee for events, communication and marketing that has been organizing this on your behalf. Please.
Thank you very much, the Executive Director. As the chair is coming, she has requested me, Your Royal Highness, that you know who is in the room. So that as you come, and as she starts off, you also know who has come to grace this occasion. Your Royal Highness, together with you on that table is our esteemed chair of the Uganda Manufacturers Association, Agasekalala Jr. from Ugachik. On the right side is our vice chair, Mr. Edison Kumba from the Nice House of Plastics and Moana Group. On his right is Haji Lule from Lulex Enterprise. Sir, you're very welcome. On your left side is Mr. Kalibala Mpaji Stephen from the electro controls and switch gears. You're very welcome. And yes, next to him is the chair of the organizing committee and also chair of the communications, events and marketing subcommittee of the Uganda Manufacturers Association, Madam Regina Namuonge from Steel and Tube Industries Limited. With us in the room are the following companies so that you may know: Metro Cement, Ioma Concepts, Steel and Tube, Newman's, Crestlanks, MTN is with us in the room, Bidco is with us in the room, Movit is with us in the room, Atlas Industries is with us in the room, the UCC is with us in the room, Electrical Controls and Switch Gears is with us in the room, our colleagues from Sino Industrial, Mbale Industrial Park are with us in the room, IRA is with us in the room, now Mali High School is with us in the room, the Mbale City Commercial Officer is with us in the room, Madam. You're very welcome. Masita is with us in the room. Your Royal Highness, we also have Crestform in the room. We have the Electoral Commission with us in the room. Yes, we do have Unisteel Investments with us in the room. And indeed, Bugisu Cooperative Union is with us in the room. Our hosts, Mbale SSL, is with us in the room. The Equity Bank is with us in the room. Davis and Sharif is with us in the room. Crystal Produce Supplies is with us in the room. MMP is with us in the room as well. Your Royal Highness, we also have and travel with us the Bank of Uganda is with us. Total Energies is with us. And yes, the Secretariat for Science, Technology and Innovation is with us. Your Royal Highness, the Ministry of Trade is with us. The Ministry of Energy is with us. The Ministry of Education is with us. And yes, indeed, the Ministry of Finance is with us in the room. Your Royal Highness, that is the congregation you have with us in the room. A round of applause for us all. At this juncture, and without further ado, allow me to welcome the chair of the organizing committee, Madame Regina. A round of applause, please.
Thank you, Alan. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Lovely to see you all. Thank you for taking the time. Yes, like Alan said, I am the chair lady, not chairman, chair lady of the organizing committee and I stand before you today to reintroduce the Eastern Region Trade Fair. Your Excellency, Honorable Permanent Secretary, Minister of Trade, RLC5 Chairman, the Mayor, the RDC, our valued partners and sponsors, exhibitors, showgoers, members of the Fourth Estate, and most importantly, the dear members of the Eastern Region community. I warmly welcome you all to the official launch of the 2026 Eastern Region Trade Fair, which is scheduled to take place from June 5th to the 14th at Mbale SS Grounds. On that day, we shall come alive as the heartbeat of the Ugandan commerce, innovation, and opportunity. Under our powerful theme, formalizing trade to secure Uganda's economic future, this trade fair brings over 300 manufacturers, traders, and distributors, and we expect more than 50,000 visitors from Mbale, Soroti, Kumi, Tororo, Busia, and across the wider region. Why does this trade fair matter to you? This is not just any other exhibition. This is your chance to see how local manufacturing, innovation, and farming can translate into real-time jobs, real income, and real growth, not only for our people, not only for the region, but for the country as well. The ERTF is proudly aligned with the NDP4 and the National Tenfold Growth Agenda, and it's designed to help small businesses, farmers, traders, and young people to step into formal economy and reach the wider markets. What you can experience and gain from the trade fair: we're going to have an agricultural pavilion. Farmers, circles, cooperatives, individuals will receive hands-on training in value addition and agro-processing. You learn how to turn raw cassava, raw maize, raw rice, and any other produce into higher value products to fetch better prices in the market. This is where innovation meets practical skills and where ideas truly become real businesses. In the education pavilion, where idea students are going to be located, there's going to be a vibrant space where students are going to showcase different projects, experiments, and inventions. We're calling upon all schools and teachers in the region to bring your learners. Bring your learners and let them see how real business is done. Let them see machines. Let them see technologies. Let them have a chance to interact and network with business professionals in the country. In the industrial education, in the industrial innovation zone, you'll be able to see and touch locally made building solutions, systemized irrigation systems, electronic motorbikes, smartphones, and so many different products from the textile sector. All these different cutting-edge products are proof that Ugandans truly can innovate, that Ugandans can manufacture, and that Ugandans are ready to compete. This is your space. This is your chance to walk into the future of our economy. In the entertainment zone, I'm well aware that Mbale is a very vibrant culture. So with that said, we're going to be having performances from top Ugandan artists and comedians. While we'll also be creating a platform for emerging local talents. This is their stage to shine. This is their stage to show us their talent. So I urge you all to come in very big numbers to learn, to network, to see, and to also enjoy yourselves, because this trade fair is for you. At this very moment, to our sponsors and our partners, all those that have been mentioned, thank you for believing in this trade fair. I want to invite more partners, more exhibitors, more sponsors to join us. Your support in this trade fair is not just about brand visibility. It's about entrepreneurship. It's about job creation. And it's about regional pride. To our companies and exhibitors, this is your platform. Come and access new markets. Come and meet new customers. Come and show us what you really manufacture in Uganda. To our government, partners at all levels, we thank you. We thank you for standing with us. We thank you for allowing us to create a working platform with you and through you to formalize businesses, simplify compliance, and create an environment where every small trader, every farmer, every business person, every craftsman can grow with confidence in the business that they are dealing with. To the schools and the teachers, please bring your students. Let them see what real manufacturing is all about. Let them see the different innovations. Let them see the different technologies that all these companies are working with in order to create businesses that truly contribute to the economy. Let them talk to these entrepreneurs. Let them interact. Let them network. Let them learn firsthand what a career means in our country and obviously the world at large. To the public, to our families, and to our communities, this trade fair is for you. At only 2,000 shillings, which we have set at the entry fee, as the entry fee, this is a come one, come all opportunity. Come and explore, come and discover the best of manufacturing, the best of Ugandan products, products that greatly and greatly contribute to job creation and to our country's economy. Obviously, we cannot do all this without the partnership of the Uganda Police. The Uganda Police has worked with us for many years every time we come for the trade fair in Mbale, the Eastern region, and we truly thank them for their support. This year, with our partnership, we are going to ensure that all security of our different showgoers, exhibitors and partners, and everyone's property is kept safe. Because for UMA, safety is our priority. A call to action. I invite you all to be a part of this journey. From 5th of June to 14th of June at Mbale SS grounds, we're building Uganda's economic future. And together, trader by trader, farmer by farmer, student by student, teacher by teacher, entrepreneur by entrepreneur, parent by parent, register your interest. Come and see what's happening, and let's ensure that you utilize this opportunity to bring these events to life. For updates, I invite you all to follow the Uganda Manufacturers Association on our Facebook platform. And also follow us on X, which is formerly Twitter, at NewsUma, and use this year's hashtag on all your different social media platforms, which is hashtag Mbale Trade Fair 2026. So with that said, I thank you all, and I wish you a good rest of the day.
Another round of applause. At this juncture, I'm going to be very sorry at this to stand you up again, Chair. My humble request is you come and welcome the Chair of the Association to speak to us.
Thank you, Alan. I take this opportunity to welcome Mr. Aga Sekalala, Chairman of Uganda Manufacturers Association.
Thank you, Chair of the Organizing Committee. Your Excellency, the Omukuka of Wabamasaba, Honorable Permanent Secretary, Minister of Trade, LC5 Chairman, the Mayor, the RDC, our valued partners, sponsors, exhibitors, showgoers, and members of the Fourth Estate, and most importantly, dear members of the Eastern Region community, good morning. We are pleased to officially unveil the 14th Eastern Regional Trade Fair, ERTF 2026, scheduled for the 5th of June to the 14th of June 2026 at Mbale SS Grounds, under the theme, Formalizing Trade to Secure Uganda's Economic Future. The fair is focused on investment, transparency, and growth, and is aligned with NDP4 and the nation's tenfold growth agenda, positioning it as a key platform for sustainable economic development and regional trade integration within East Africa. The Eastern Uganda is rapidly emerging as a manufacturing and trade hub, anchored by Mbale, Jinja, and Soroti. The Sino-Uganda Mbale Industrial Park hosts over 73 factories with over 50 industries operational, supporting over 13,500 direct jobs, with most factories employing 200 to 500 workers. Nationally, industrial parks have attracted about $3.3 billion in foreign direct investment, with over 625 companies, nearly 300 operational factories, and about 122,000 jobs created. Manufacturing contributes 16.5% of GDP, with strong export potential to Kenya, South Sudan, and DRC in textiles, steel, and agro-processed products. The ERTF builds on this momentum, bringing together 300 exhibitors and attracting more than 50,000 visitors from across the region. It is such platforms that are key in promoting our homegrown factories and promoting local products. To note, Uganda's industrial sector contributes 26% of GDP and 30.3% of tax revenue, and consumes 70% of the electricity generated, employing over 2 million people, underscoring its central role in economic transformation. Key highlights include the Agricultural Pavilion, targeting 10,000 circles and cooperatives to promote value addition and agro-processing. The Education Pavilion, providing a platform for students to showcase innovation and practical skills. As we celebrate 14 years of promoting economic growth, innovation, and regional collaboration, we take great pleasure in expressing our deepest gratitude to our esteemed sponsors and partners. Your unwavering support and commitment to the success of this trade fair have been instrumental in making this milestone possible. Your generosity and dedication are truly valued and appreciated. Together, we have built a platform that not only drives market growth, but also propels market development and prosperity for all the people in our nation. Thank you very much. On behalf of UMA Board, thank you for listening to me. Allow me at this juncture to welcome His Royal Highness the Omguka to speak to you and to speak to your people.
Let's stand up and welcome His Royal Highness.
You can have your seats. Now, in our culture, a traditional leader doesn't address his subjects while standing. But the Uganda Manufacturers Association is privileged to have a king who is modern. The distinguished leaders of Uganda Manufacturers Association, honorable guests, captains of industries, partners in government, members of the business community, ladies and gentlemen, Mlembe Mlembe. Warm greetings from the Omukuka of Bugisu and from the people of Bugisu. I'm deeply honored by your invitation to address the 14th Eastern Regional Trade Fair launch. Let me take this opportunity to thank Dr. Ezra Mwomuza and the entire Uganda Manufacturers Association team for recognizing the role of traditional or cultural leaders that play in Uganda's industrial transformation. In the law, one of our key roles as cultural leaders is to promote development and also to promote our cultural heritage. So my availability to this is not by mistake. I'm here to transform development. We gather here in Mbale City today because we understand a simple truth. No nation trades in isolation. And no region is a better place than Mbale to prove it. Mbale is not just a host city. Mbale is a gateway. For centuries, this land has sat at a crossroads of commerce. It was the cleanest town in East Africa. Today, we are a hub linking Uganda to South Sudan, Ethiopia, Congo, Kenya, and the far north. International trade routes, the Great North Road passes through Mbale, passes through our hands. And beneath our soils, we hold virgin raw materials the world needs. Limestone for cement. It is here. The finest Arabic coffee on earth. It is here. Gold deposits and the fertile land that feeds nations with over 2,000 fresh stream rivers rolling from Mount Elgon. So you look at the richness of this region. We are not speaking in theory.
thanks to the Sino-Uganda Industrial Park in Mbale City. The face of Bugisu and the entire eastern region has changed because of this park. What was once idle land is now alive for factories, trucks, and the workers in uniform. Employment has risen to 12,000 people. And with it, a multiply effect has sparked across households and the districts. A welder's salary can now pay school fees. A factory order keeps a maize farmer in business. A new plant means border riders, canteens, and hardware shops will all grow. That is individual and regional transformation in real time. The question before us is no longer whether we have the resources. We do. The question is whether we will organize, add value, and trade on terms that build wealth for our people. That is the work of Eastern Regional Trade Fair. This fair aligns directly with our national ambition and the National Development Plan 4 and the National Tenfold Growth Agenda. The tenfold growth will not come to Kampala alone. It will come from regional engines like Mbale. It will come when the limestone in our hills becomes cement for Juba and Addis Ababa. When coffee from Mount Elgon lives here, not as a green bean, but as a finished Ugandan brand. With the establishment of factories, we are fully aware and awake to solving the slum population. We have a big problem of slums, but where the factories are established, we are going to sort out the slum population. We will not manage poverty, we will outgrow it. Our answer is not more congregation in urban slums. Our answer is smart villages, planned productive settlement built around factories. That's my request. Like now, the Sino-Uganda Industrial Park. The factories are well organized, but the workers are still sleeping in slums. I want a smart village for my workers, where power is available, water, and digital infrastructure. Places where a factory workers owns a home, not a shack. Where industry creates community. Let me be direct. Government cannot solve the slum problem with its slow pace of doing things. Bureaucracy does not build at the speed our people need, but Uganda Manufacturers Association can. Those with industries can. You move with capital, with decisions, and with delivery. That is what it means by Uganda Manufacturers Association. UMA is now the answer to the slum population, because you turn jobs into towns and the wages into wealth. As Vagisu, we know what it means to build through partnerships. Our culture teaches Yeda Ocho Ink means to help one another lift. That is the spirit of Uganda manufacturing sector needs today. We must lift our small, medium-scale industries into supply chains. We must lift our standards to compete regionally. We must lift our vision beyond borders to serve the entire East African market of over 300 million people. So I challenge us 3 calls to action. Number 1, to our government of Uganda. Let us match Mbale's geographic advantage with infrastructure development. Complete the roads, secure the power, which is not coming on a ad hoc basis. Streamline the border posts that connect the South Sudan, Ethiopia, Kenya, and the Congo. Turn our hub into a highway. Second, to the private sector. The raw materials are here. The roots are here. The market is waiting for you. Invest in value addition right here in the east. Build the cement plants here. Don't take our stories to Kampala. Set up the coffee roastery in Mbale City. License the gold refinery here. And also you build the smart villages with them. Let Mbale export finished goods and model communities. The third one, to the younger people. The factories of tomorrow will be built on ideas. Use these raw materials. Use the trade routes. There is dignity and wealth in making things. The OKutongoza, I commit to be a partner of this journey. We will mobilize our communities to support local industry, to protect investment, and to ensure that the wealth from our soil returns to develop our people. To Uganda Manufacturing Association, thank you for creating a pivotal platform that advances sustainable economic growth and a deeper East African regional trade integration. You have our full support. Let the 14th Eastern Regional Trade Fair be remembered. Remember the moment from Mbale. From slums to smart villages, from potential to partnership, from partnership to production. With those few remarks, I declare the 14th Eastern Regional Trade Fair officially launched. For God and my country, where Israel and Gulambeba Masab.
Let's rise up. Your Royal Highness, thank you very much. Let's have our seats. Now that the Royal Highness has opened up and launched this event, allow me at this juncture to welcome both the security operatives and the ministry in charge of this to inform us how they are going to implement. With those two speeches, then we will allow you, Your Royal Highness, to know what is going to happen and to allow you to greet your people as you then leave us. The Ministry of Trade, how are we going to do it? On behalf of the Permanent Secretary, we have a commercial attaché in this area. Please, Madam, you're very, very welcome to inform us how this is going to be.
Thank you so much, the Master of Ceremonies, the Chief Guest, who is named and Papa Mukuka, the RCC, the representatives of security, the distinguished guests, representatives of Uganda Manufacturers Association, that is the entire board present, the development partners, manufacturers from different companies present, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning to all of us. Let me start by introducing myself. I'm Haron Olondamire, and I'm the State Commercial Officer. I am here representing my PS, who is not here, but I also represent my town clerk, who is not around with us because of so many engagements. It's a great pleasure to be part of this official launch of the 14th Eastern Regional Trade Fair. I convey warm greetings from the Ministry of Trade, Industry and Cooperatives. I am here in two capacities, like I've said, as a State Commercial Officer, but also as a representative of the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Trade, Industry and Cooperatives, who was invited by UMA to give an address. She, however, is unable to be with us due to other state duties. Allow me to convey her warm greetings and her firm commitment to initiatives that promote trade, industrial growth, and regional economic transformation. Let me also commend the Uganda Manufacturers Association for their continued leadership in organizing trade fairs that bring together business and policymakers and investors. Today's launch is not just a ceremonial milestone, but a strategic, transformative platform for trade, industrial growth, and regional economic integration. The theme, formalizing trade to secure Uganda's economic future, is key to unlocking this potential. When businesses operate within the formal economy, there are benefits that accrue. For instance, the government is able to create predictable and supportive policies. The business gains access to finance, markets, and legal protections. The consumers will also benefit from improved quality and standards. It is easier to mobilize revenue from established units than looking for revenue from utilities that are not registered. As a ministry, we prioritize policies and interventions that promote value addition and industrialization, strengthen standards and quality assurance, expand access to regional and international markets, support SMEs to transition from informal to formal operations. We are also leveraging frameworks such as the East African Community and the African Continent Free Trade Area to ensure that Ugandan products can compete and thrive beyond our borders. However, the government cannot achieve this alone. Strong partnerships with organizations like Uganda Manufacturers Association are essential. Uganda Manufacturers Association continues to play a critical role in advocating for industry, building capacity, and connecting businesses to opportunities. As a local government, like Mbale City, the success of the trade fair and industrialization is ultimately grounded at the local levels. What does the local government do when it comes to promoting industrialization? And we are creating an enabling environment through promoting a one-stop center and related initiatives where business processes are simplified and services are given under one roof. We support local enterprises like SMEs to get certification and registration to operate legally. We support cooperatives to ensure compliance and operations to operate as a vehicle for collective production, marketing, and improved access to finance. We are working on facilitation to enforce standards and regulations. We promote value addition with particular emphasis on agro-processing and local industries to ensure that our region benefits fully from its agricultural potential. I urge local leaders to take full ownership of the initiative by working closely with the private sector to unlock opportunities that directly improve livelihoods and drive inclusive growth. Ladies and gentlemen, as we launch this 14th Eastern Region Trade Fair, let us reaffirm our shared commitment. And this is to formalize and strengthen our trade systems through promoting industrialization and value addition. I can talk about this and say that Mbale, we are having a number of value addition actors, and indeed they are doing so well, and I'm praying that in the future, we want to encourage most of them to come and exhibit so that we don't have only the big exhibitors, but we bring these small ones who are producing locally so that they can bring their products also on the market to showcase on what they are doing. Because there are really a number of them that are really working on it. We support Ugandan enterprises to grow and compete by expanding market access for local products. To build resilience, inclusive and sustainable local economies and strengthen the private sector competitiveness. Let this launch mark the beginning of a renewed collaboration between the government of Uganda, private sector and the local authorities. I want to say that in every local government we have a fledged Department of Trade, Industry and Cooperatives. And these are giving a replica of all the activities that are done at the ministry. What we do here is we are promoting and we are the implementers of the policies that are done, that are given to us. So it is very, very important that Uganda Manufacturers Association and all the producers and manufacturers work with us so that there is cohesion and togetherness. Finally, I would appeal to the manufacturers that we try as much as possible to use the local materials available, because this one will promote and will give courage to people who have materials and be able to sell and earn a living out of it. And we are saying, can we also promote employment of jobs? I want to really appreciate Sino Industries for what they have done. Sino Industries is employing so many youths. Come at around 5 o'clock, you'll find so many people lining up from Sino Industries, going to Budaka and those who are coming to town. So we want other manufacturers to come, and we feel that is going to add value onto what we are doing. I want to say that this is one of the assessment areas where they keep asking us, what are you benefiting from the manufacturers which are poor in Mbale City? So they give us to give statistics of job employment. So I'm appealing to you to come to us and we work together to promote the local content. Finally, I commend Uganda Manufacturers Association for always championing this important event and for their continued contribution to Uganda's industrial and trade development. It's now my honor to say bravo to Uganda Manufacturers Association. Thank you for whatever you're doing for the Commission. Thank you so much, and I remain very Haronorana.
His Royal Highness, I think you have gotten a snippet of what we are organizing on your behalf. At this juncture, we cannot leave this place without the honor, Your Royal Highness. It is, first of all, to apologize that we made you stand. It is out of order. We have to apologize for that. It is out of order. At this juncture, Your Royal Highness, we are requesting humbly that if you do not mind, to have a memorial with the board of this occasion. With your permission, sir. Your Royal Highness. So he has agreed and accepted, and at this juncture request that you, who are in charge of memories, stand up and come and give. And to the team, I cannot let His Royal Highness, we may have to remove this. The chair and his board to have that picture. That is a memory for years and years, decades to come, and we thought it is only but right. I would request Your Royal Highness to allow just one more picture together with the board and move it and Christians, please. That is all, and Euroform. That is all that we will have with us here. Please join that and then we close it off. And Mbale Industrial Park, please, Sino, come in. Thank you. So, you have 1 minute for this. We are done? Are we done? So, His Royal Highness, the breakfast. Thank you. Thank you very much. We are going to have a presser with our security. And the security will inform us of everything that we need to know that our security is in order. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me at this juncture to send out a special thanks to Newmans. I think whatever you have put on the table is gone. Allow me also to recognize the President of National Cement. Sir, you're very welcome with the team. And allow me at this juncture not to forget the finest from the East. Soroti Fruit Factory is with us in the room. I can see the Teju drinks are on the table. Please do not forget to pass by. Now that we are done with the formalities, it is important that we do not leave this place without having something filled. Our very own staff are distributing those coupons for us to have break before we leave. Please enjoy, have fun. Let us network. Let us ensure that this trade fair is well done for God and my country. Thank you very much. Music interlude, please. So, as we prepare to go for break, it is very important that we know that His Royal Highness hasn't left us as imfuzi. I don't know how that will be said in this local language, but we are not orphans. He has left behind the minister in charge of building and construction works to, as the other local language goes, OKutongoza. I'm yet to learn the local language here. So be rest assured that we have not been orphaned. His Royal Highness has left us with the right person. At this juncture, it is important that we get to know from our security organs, are we ready to go? Allow me at this juncture to welcome, I'm not so good with these terms, but I think it's the RPC to come and address us. Thank you very much, sir.
Let me still morning. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I invited guests, OMA group, the local government, security, representation of Omokuka. I'm Michael. I'm Deputy Regional Police Commander, Elgon Region. With me, allow me to introduce a few people I came with in the security sector. Me came along with Riso. He is the Regional Internal Security Officer of Elgon Region. I also came along with a representative of the RSCC of the city. Then we also have the district police commander of the city where the function is going to take place for all these days. Allow me recognize and appreciate the Uganda Manufacturers Association. First and foremost, the courtesy they had to invite all the manufacturers, security, and all the stakeholders to Elgon region, that is Bugiso region. Allow me also recognize the presence of Umukuka, because he's the host and this is his area. And lastly, all other stakeholders, the manufacturers and the clients. It's fortunate that this organization is taking place at this time, where we see a bit of rejuvenation of the glory of Mbale as a city. Mbale was one of the most industrious cities in Uganda, but it went unseen. So with the Kano role of UMA, which is to coordinate all the manufacturers, I think you will be able to coordinate both the Eastern region manufacturers and other manufacturers. For example, we have Bugisu Cooperative Union, which has also gone down with low shares. We have the new Sino Industrial Park, which is employing over 12,000 citizens in this area. Before I go into issues of security, my appeal to Uma is, I wish you would coordinate, you continue coordinating all these manufacturers and other trade industries in this region so that the glory of Mbale comes back. Of recent, we have been cleaning the cities. And my appeal is, most of the people we have been cleaning off in the cities of Mbale and other cities in Uganda, these are agents of manufacturers. These are hawkers who vend your products. But when we are doing this exercise, we realize that they are not placed anywhere as far as organization of their trading system is concerned. These are people who form up the major group of
Enoni Baba TV obusoga bulaire. 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 Enoni Baba TV obusoga bulaire.
Your nutritional parameters to secure, first of all, our goods. Then we can come in to add on the second layer of security, which will be protecting both your goods, your life, and also giving you services in case of an event of occurrence of theft or in insecurity. We shall be there to take charge and make sure that we coordinate with you. Because our vision, actually the mission, also allows us to coordinate with the local leaders and other population at large, which is you, to promote development in this country. So let me assure Uma and all the other sectors of manufacturers here that we shall be on top of the security. There is what we call operational order, which the details may not go into here. We have had that done. It's inclusive of all the parameters and all the layers of security, starting from outside, for those who are coming to the Uma show ground, to the exhibition ground, and then also the manufacturers themselves. Not leaving alone the general security of the area. So there are layers of security that we shall discuss in detail, brief those who are supposed to be at the ground. Today is not Security Day, but allow me once again to the region and also assure you that your security is guaranteed, and we appreciate the endeavors for you to come to this region and try to improve the economic status in as far as manufacturers and the other manufacturing sectors is concerned. At this juncture, allow me the RCC to come and address you and bring to an end this occasion. Thank you so much.
Protocol observed, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Gimano Zanat, Assistant Resident Ski Commissioner, Mbale Industrial Division. To esteemed guests today, we are very happy that Oma has given us this chance in the region. And I want to assure you that as people of Mbale, we are really blessed. I have been given this simple task to close this important function, and my prayer is that as representative of the President, thank you for working with us in the region, and when it comes to security, we shall work in hand with you, and we are always ready. And as you've heard from our RPC, Mbale is a very peaceful area. We don't have any challenges at all. So stay very calm and you enjoy the activity that will take place. Threats around, and I humbly pray that we reach that day and everything is at hand. At least security in Mbale, our team is organized and we are always just a call away. And I thank you for informing us on time, because they say when you tell us early, we don't have anything to say that maybe if we wish you had done this on time. So I thank you for being punctual with the information. And may I take this honor to say that we've come to the end of this session. I wish you all the best. For God and my country.
Thank you, Madam Susie. And to end only announcements. Announcements at the back is, as I said, thank you. Allow me also, it is an honor also to have our partners on board who have turned up a little bit late. It's our special recognition to
Mr. David from National Cement. Please, that time they didn't see you. They planned
incognito, and it's okay for it to work. Breakfast or break is being served. Please enjoy it, and as we close this.
Enuni Baba TV Obuso Gwa Makolero.
Bazadde kambanjulire Golden High School Nsaggu essomero ery'omulembe era nga ly'abawala n'abalenzi. Tusomesa okuviira ddala ku siniya esooka okutuuka ku siniya ey'omukaaga. Tugoberera new curriculum era nga tulina emisomo gya arts awamu ne sciences, nga kuno tugattako emirimu gy'emikono ng'okulima, okukola sabbuuni, mechanical training, hairdressing n'emirala mingi. Abasomesa baffe bakugu era baagala omwana buli lunaku akule mu magezi n'empisa. Tusangibwa Nsaggu kilomita 9 okuva ku Nakawuka Road mu Wakiso District. Okumanya ebisengawo tukubire ku noti 759 65 89 noti 6 oba noti 72 noti 9 42 noti 4. Golden High School, against odds we thrive.
Order! Sabo owekitiibwa omulamuzi embebereza eri wano ya Buganda Kombucha
gaawe ekitiibwa omulamuzi twali tusabanga ffe otusalira ebitundu kali nga Buganda Kombucha kale omusirika njeye Kalamojja gy'aba atunda
nedde owekitiibwa omulamuzi tubadde tusaba kampuni ya Buganda Kombucha gigale buli muntu ajja abuuza Buganda Kombucha
iye kituufu fena tutunda byakunywa
oda ayiwe daatawe okusinziira mu kawaayiro 316 togikwatako Buganda Kombucha tewali musango gwa dogo nga bwe mumaze kukizuula ng'abantu boona baagala Buganda Kombucha mutandike gusubula Buganda Kombucha kubanga abantu gwe baagala ate muno abanywesa bye batayagala ugwo musango ngugole.
Otudde waka toyina kyakkola tukwaniriza ku YMCA College Mukono jangu kuguka amasomo ag'enjawulo ku mutendera gwa certificate oba diploma omuli amasomo ga business, vocational ne technical courses omuli business courses nga accountancy, business administration, vocational courses omuli fashion and design, catering and hotel management, hairdressing and beauty therapy, technical courses omuli electrical installation, plumbing, building and construction, automotive mechanics, computer repair and maintenance, n'amasomo amalala mangi okukosa short courses omuli language, pastry and bakery, mmenye kindekeki okuwandiisa abayizi kugenda mu maaso mu courses zonna. YMCA College Mukono tusange ku Mulyanti Road emabega wa Colin Hotel tukubire ku ssimu okumanya ebisingawo.
Enoni Baba TV Obusoga Bulayire.